Hi, thanks so much for being here. Welcome or welcome back. I am about to start setting up for the month of September, and I did share a video with you where I set up the actual monthly overview, and I was preparing for the month of September, so I guess it will be just the continuation of that setup. Basically what I'm going to do right now is just like what I was doing is just removing anything that that is full, like sticky notes and stuff like that that are completely full, and I just kind of want to reset with a fresh setup. I might remove other things from the sections. I also have to remove the dailies as well after tonight, and the trackers. I want to rethink how I want to track certain things this time around, since I went ahead and included this mini Philo for my undergo. I want to track other things in here and not necessarily duplicate them, so I want to go over the ideal sections in here and what I want to have, and just kind of follow through and just make sure that I have those sections in here and removed from here so I don't have them duplicated. So so basically, starting from the front, I like to kind of review what I have on the pockets and what I have on just the front section, so I can clear out anything that doesn't have to be here. So this section is this pocket is kind of tight, but I usually try to keep one of these pins around because I like them to tighten my hair, so it's not in my face. I have this Traveler's Company ruler that I got to use with my passport, but since I'm not using that one right now, I decided to just chuck it in here. So when I am setting up for my dailies or something like that, I like to divide those in half. So let's see if I can show you real quick. I know you've seen it, but just in case, I like to set them halfway so I can write more in just one page. So I like to have a ruler with me, and I do have my clear ruler that I like to use because it covers more of the page, and that way I don't have to move the ruler when I am going down the page. This one actually covers exactly what I need, so, and you can also open it too, so but this one doesn't really fit in there. Well, it might fit, I don't know, but I just rather have that little one in there just in case. The other thing I had in there is just this little it's a gift from a loved one, and I like to have it with me. I think I just keep it for luck and protection, I guess. So I have that there. It doesn't really create that much bulky, so you can't really notice it's in there, so I'm just gonna leave that there. I have moved these ones from my school planner to here because I have been using them a lot lately, and it's just easier to grab them from here. I do notice that they are bending. It's kind of tight in there, but I kind of actually like how they look in there, so I'm just gonna leave them here. The stickers are gonna continue to be the same. I only have one sticker here, so truly I don't need, well, 2 stickers. I don't need that in there. I can just go ahead and use that. I have this card in here. It's a card that I got from Bloom when they sent me the student planner to oh my goodness, the academic planner to review, and they sent this little card. It's just like a message card. It doesn't really have anything else. It says, "Hope you feel beautiful because you are," and I like it, but you can't really see it in there anyways. But I still like it because it kind of goes with the pink, sort of soft pink look. So I'm just gonna keep it there, our picture here, and washi tape, so all I can stay there. I just have to find something else to put in here. The dashboard, I'm going to, I want it here because it looks, I like it how it looks, and it also protects everything that's in here, but I am noticing that it's a little it's just a little challenging, and I think it's because I also added this clear pocket in here, so it's kind of making it a little bit complicated to move. So I know it's not too bad, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for a minute. I have my inbox in here, or my sticky note section, or one of them anyways. I have plenty. My actual keys for the sections, I did move them around and switch them because I wanted to move my content planning section to the front, so I moved that there. So what I did was, instead of changing the actual colors, I just whited out the what I had written and just move it around, just rewrite it in here. My messy sticky note section, I still want to go over this and maybe update it, and this is basically the sections that I wanted to include in my planner at some point. I just have to kind of go through it and see which ones I still want to have and which ones I decided not to, and just update. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. So in here I have the sections. I started with my weeklies and monthlies, which I still have. Health tracker, I don't have that one in here. I don't have it anywhere truly, but I do want to have it somewhere, and I still have to decide where. So I'm just going to highlight that in that manner to see if I can find a way to add it somewhere. Medications list, I do have that. Homeschool tracking, I don't necessarily have that in here, so I'm just going to cross that out. College tracking, I don't have that in here either. Gratitude journal and memory keeping, that's together. Project tracking, I moved that one from here to, actually I moved it to my mini. Then the inbox, I do have that. Content ideas, I do have that. And planning and tracking, all of this is actually together, so yeah. Goals for the year, I don't necessarily have this, but I do want to have that. The 12-week planning, I do have that. I don't necessarily have my workouts in a separate tracking, so I'm tracking that with my monthly goals and my 12-week plans, so I'm just going to keep it like that. Supplements as well, it's something that I track with the monthlies. Travel, don't necessarily have that here. And this adulting tracker, which I always want to have one, but I can never bring myself to actually take the time to set it up. And it's basically the last time I did something, so whether that was change the oil in my car or change the filters, or things like that don't necessarily happen every single month. So but I do want to have that somewhere. I just don't know exactly where. I don't know if I want to have it in here, and if I want to create it or just order one and print it, or just order one from somewhere. So we'll see how I'm gonna make that happen. I still want to add those 3 sections there. The meal planning, I moved that one to the mini. Shopping and replenished, I also moved that there. Affiliate tracking, I have tracking this one on spreadsheets, but I do want to have a list of affiliate companies that I have been adding to my portfolio, sort of. The latest ones have been I joined the washi tape shop, which I have an exciting unboxing to do soon, so hopefully you stick around to see that one. I did join the Bloom planners as well as an affiliate, and the Filofax, and then I have some others, so I always list them in the description in case you happen to be shopping around for discount codes. You can definitely shop on my list, and I truly appreciate that. Shopping tracking, I think I added that to the I have it on my spreadsheets, and I also added somewhere in here, I believe, or I will add it. I think I have it listed there as something that I want to add that there to my mini stationery. I'm not going to add that here. Beauty tracking, meaning like you're eating, sort of like a routine, like whether or not I'm using lotions, which ones I'm using, or treatments, which ones I'm using, the last time I did any softening of my hair, you know, things like that. So I do want to have that, but I don't know again where. So yeah, house management tracking, I think that can go with the adulting or last time, so I think I can just cross that one out. A wish list, I don't necessarily track those, so to watch mini like shows, and I do want to add that one, but it's not, I don't know that I will add it. I don't know where I'll add it either. I'll probably add it in here because I do carry this one. It's like everything is happening in here, and I don't necessarily have to have a watch list on my mini. So yeah, I'll probably add it in here. Dating ideas, just things that we can do together, so I do want to add that one. Local trips, like traveling, places that we can go visit. I don't know where to add this, so I'm gonna cross it off for now. Gift ideas, I do want to have that somewhere. Sizes, also want to have this one. I planned for the mini, I actually did that, so that's checked. And I do want to have my yearly tracker. I said that I wanted to bring it from my Hobonichi weeks, but when I was looking through it, if I punch it and I put it in here, I will cut out information from it. So I decided to just order a fold out from online and just put it in here. I just have to choose from where I'm gonna order that and update it, so I can have the full year in just one overview. I like to track like the days of the month and any other important information that I would like to track throughout the year, so I can see it all in one place. So I do want to do that. So that's that. I don't hardly look at these, but they serve to hold sticky notes and stuff, so I just keep them there for now. Here I'm still tracking places that we visit. And then we get to the monthlies, where I'm holding again more sticky notes, and then we get to the month. So today is the last day of August, and I am impressed on how quick this month really went. It is just, it's just, I don't know, it's impressive, and kind of scary how time flies and you just really don't notice. Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and update my tracker. So I did not sleep the 8 hours. I'm not feeling my best, so I definitely need to do something about that. But yeah, that's that. And I have to review these notes, and I actually got this stuff done. I just have one more thing to do, which was it was for yesterday, but I wanted to give it an extra day just in case, so I have to do that today. And then we get to the goals that I have set for myself this month. A lot of things happened this month that I was not necessarily expecting, so a lot of this stuff kind of got shoved away in my head for the time being, so I'm not necessarily updating this one for now or including it in September. Instead, I am going to later create one of these for September, but it's going to be more about mindset and taking care of myself first before I can attempt to go back to my goals and stuff like that. I have been using these little clips to hold my the pages. I like them because they're so tiny, and they actually hold well. The more you can just set them kind of like, I don't know if you can tell, but I open it like this slightly, so when I can put them on the page, I'll put them backwards, sort of like this, so it will hold the page steady in one place, so I can hold multiple pages. I'm also using Tomo River, so that's also helpful. So this week, like I said, a lot of things have happened for the past few weeks, so I'm just going with the flow at the moment. I have to do this, so that was yesterday, and this is today, and this is what I'm doing right now, just prepping for next week, which I like to do on Sundays. But oh wait, I'm already in tomorrow. It's on the 30th. It's the 31st, not the 1st. Anyways, but I am doing this anyways today, so I can check it off. This is for my tracker later today, and today is Saturday. Today is Saturday, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm kind of lost a little. So that's my update there, and I still have to go through these. And that's that. In September, like I said, I already said it and actually shared with you what I was the plans for it. I still haven't set up my weeklies, and I still don't know how to do it, but I don't know. I might do it off camera because I'm still thinking about which way to do it. I know that I need a break from this sort of setup, so I can feel a little bit more fresh. I've been using this one for the last 2 months, and I do like it. It's very functional and simple, but I wanted to have a little bit more space on the dailies, so I was thinking about extending this section to the middle of the page and making this section smaller, but then I have to reset or just rethink how I'm setting my trackers and stuff, which I like to have in my weeklies. So I'll get to that in a minute, but the actual monthly actually is set up already. I already went and added some of these to-dos from on the last video that I mentioned, and added my tracking items, and I still want to choose a quote or something to add up here, or something to add there, or maybe just take some time and think about the intentions for the month, which I know I want to focus on my mental health, sort of just stay more in tune with my inner self. So I might do something about that, or write something about it. So that's that. And then my content section, it's truly the same. I don't necessarily update much in here. I just have sticky notes here. I have this postcard from the Travelers Company that I just like to look at, so I just keep it there. I found my ruler or my page marker from Filofax, and I just put it in there. I don't necessarily use it, but it's just, I don't know, it's just there. For now, it's just marking my content calendar. I still have this folded sort of setup where I add 4 months at a time, and I just brainstorm about possible topics that I want to include in my calendar, in my channel. So that's that. I don't necessarily share them all, and I do write them in my erasable pen, or with my erasable pen. That way I can update them if I change my mind. And then this is the current calendar for the content, and what I'm doing in here is just adding tracking, color tracking, or color coding the dates that I post something. This month I decided to take a break from everything else other than YouTube, so I've been focusing on that, and you can see that there's only red dots and only a few pink dots are Instagram, and the gray dots are Patreon. And what I have done with Patreon is just schedule a few things, but I don't have a lot going on. I do know that I shared yesterday my my thoughts on how I am brainstorming for 2025. So if you happen to be interested in that, it should be within the recent videos. I might link it below as well. I did a two-part video where one of them is just a basic chat about how I brainstorm for possible options for my planning, and then the second part is the extended, where I actually sit down and answer my own prompts and just talk a little bit more in I don't know, a little bit more about what I'm working on to set up for 2025. And that second video, it's an extended version on my Patreon for members, but you can still grab the printable that comes with the chat, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and link it below in case you're interested. But I did share that one on yesterday, I think it was yesterday, and I also shared the first part some other time, and I forgot to update it in here, so I'll have to come back in here and do that. But for now, I'm just gonna add that one there. And then on the back of these, I have been adding just thoughts and ideas of possible things that I want to do. I don't necessarily make them happen all, but I do want to get it out of my head, so I am writing them in the back of the actual planner content overview calendar. I went ahead and set up for September as well already, so but this time around I wanted to do it a little bit different. Instead of having larger boxes just to track with color codes, I wanted to instead have smaller boxes, and I'm still think that I want to do the color coding anyways, because I did add the key, but I went ahead and added some ideas for topics or things that might happen throughout the month, and I also added these with other ideas that I want to do, and I stick them to the time that I want to hopefully get them done. These over here are things that I want to do and I don't have a time yet, so I will move them from here to wherever I decide to make them happen. And yeah, so that's the idea. I still thinking about how I'm gonna use this one more functionally this time around, and I still will leave the back portion of that for notes. I removed any extra pages from here just to alleviate a little bit of the bulk, but I did left one extra page just in case I want to add more notes. Then we get to my tracking section, and these are just notes about the areas that I want to have in here. I am going to keep this one because I'm tracking things that I want to, like the adulting list that I mentioned at the beginning. I guess this could be it, but there's a mix of things in here. This is my yearly sort of setup. I know I can do better, but I wanted to do something quick, and this is what I came up with, and I haven't really changed it, so whatever. I'm just tracking things that I'm doing or things that happened throughout the month that are important to keep in mind. And I went ahead in the back and I included 2025 because I do have stuff coming up already, and I wanted a place to write that. Here is my personal tracker sort of for the month of August. So what I have been doing in here is I have been here just coming over here across the date and update with colors whatever area I worked on that day, and I'll have my keys here in case I forget what means what. I've been tracking the weather, my mood, and steps, so I will update the steps when I'm done because I have to check them on my phone. And yeah, I can track this real quick. So today is Saturday. I usually try to update this one towards the end of the day in case the weather changes throughout the day. Sometimes it starts super sunny and then in the evening it's like super stormy, so I kind of choose one or the other. So but yesterday was sunny, it didn't rain or anything. So and and the steps. So so that's my tracking. I'm not sure that I will do the same thing for September. I might do it just a tiny bit different to track other things in terms of like feelings and stuff like that. And yeah, so I can go ahead and update these for the last few days. So that's that. So again, like I said, for September, I'm thinking I might do something similar, but it will be more for how I'm feeling and moods and just tracking triggers and stuff like that. So that's that. And then I have my master list in here, which I would like to update and remove a few things, but I'm not doing that on camera. But I do have to kind of go through it, make sure that it's updated, and then just migrate what I'm keeping. And then we get to my 12-week plan, which ends on September 15. I still want to somehow track this for the next few days, I guess, until the 15th, just to kind of see if I can pick up again where I left off. But I know that for, let's see, the last time I did my workout was on the Friday 23rd and 24th, so twice in this week, the week 9. So that's here. And then one time the previous week. Okay. And then week 10, which is this one, I'm not planning on doing that, so I know that it will be empty. Then I did study. I've been trying to really get the information going for my studies, so I know I have been trying my best. So that's that. Did study my 3 days last week, and actually this week I have also studied already for, and I know I will study again today, so I'll probably fill it up the third week there, the third space. I did update my budget yesterday, so glad it's good. I mean, part of it anyways, so we can go ahead and mark that one, and that's that. So that's how I'm updating my 12 weeks. We still have, actually, wait, this is week 10, right? So this is week 10, it ends today. So yeah, we have one more week for this project. So next week will be week 11, and the 12th week is really usually the week where I review what I have been doing, how it's been working, and what I have to update. So I am planning on doing this again, but again, like I said, I want to tone it down, or I don't know, like try to do a little less. I think that trying to add so many things in this one project made it a little complicated for me. So then the next one is medication, but I'm not showing that one. I do have to update it. And then my daily section, which you've seen, I actually just shared a video talking about my pages and how I'm memory keeping in here, just a full video dedicated to these pages. So I will link it below in case you're interested in checking it out. So yeah, so I just have to take them out when I'm done. Today's the last day of the month, so I just have one more page to fill, and then I will remove these and refill with about the same amount for September. And I count them before. I think I have 15, and for the month of July I also used 15, so it looks like that's an average for now. So I'm gonna add 15, 16 for September and see how that goes. Then I get to my dreams section, which I haven't really updated lately because I don't know why. I guess I haven't thought about dreams or don't remember. I think the last time was on the 15th of August. And I just have an extra page in here for dreams. If I needed more, I can always remove those and add more. Then we get to my tarot section, which I haven't really used lately. I just used it. This month was, I used it twice. 3 times actually. Same thing with the moon planning. I haven't really used it. I just used it twice, I believe. So this is one time and this is the second time. And then I have my pictures, which I moved from the beginning of the planner to the back of the planner just to kind of create some balance in the bulkiness, I guess. I only have some pictures in there, and then I have my reading tracker, which I have to update. I did listen to another book and I forgot the title, so I have to update that. Still have this in here, and then my private section, which I never showed, and then my sticker book, which I have to update with some stickers. So just usually at the end of the month go through it and just refill the empty spots and refill the empty spots, including the dots, and refill my calendar. So as you can see, there's nothing else in here since we are at the last day of August, so I have to include September in here. And what I do is I just add half the month at a time, so I have to do that to have all my stickers in here available. I like to have this with me, and it's definitely a time saver, and also kind of prompts me to use my stickers. So I do have to update it. I just have to remember where my stickers are. I forgot where I put them, so I have to find that. And then I have some sticker notes in here. So as far as that, I think it's okay. It's not feeling too bulky, and the only thing that's giving me some issue is just this one, but I think it's because of these, because it was actually working just fine. So I think the pocket, it's making it kind of get stuck, but I'm not planning on removing it, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. So I can leave that there, and I do want to, I'm not gonna remove the month just yet because I do want to come over here tonight and update the month, and then I'll also use some information from here to set up my weeks for September. So for now, I am going to clip this back on together. I'll leave it like that, and then I'm just going to go over here and do the same thing, but kind of review what I have so far and update. I do know that I have some stickers back here and some receipts. So that's that. I can stay there. I have those cards there, which I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep these in there. I have to remove, actually remember to use these. I wonder if I can put them here. I don't think they fit. That'll be perfect though. So I'm planning on keeping that in there. I have my key sections, which I kind of like how it looks. I don't necessarily refer to them too often, but I like how it looks to have a key section at the beginning, so I'm keeping that. I am updating these later, so I have 2 more sections to add. I have my daily tracking in here, or daily plan. Project tracking, I already have that. Grocery shopping and any other shopping related, and finances are in here. And I still want to add important contacts, and finances is already here. So, well, it's halfly done in here because I do have finances, but I don't have budget tracking yet. I did another video of doing a flip through and setup of this one. Not a setup, but kind of like talking a little bit more in detail about what I included in here and how I'm gonna use it. So if it is published, it will be linked below in case you're interested in that. I'm also going to create a dedicated playlist just for this one. I'm truly enjoying using this one for my dailies, so it's I think I made the right call on this one. For my dailies, I have been these 2 little printables are also from a pocket thermal printer that I got sent in the mail for review, which I will be publishing soon if it's not published already. I just went ahead and they provided, the app provides you with some templates, and I love those. So I printed this one. It's a calendar without anything on it, like a month or anything, but it does have the days of the week, and I will be using it to track that every time I open this planner and use it for the day, just to kind of see how I'm actually using the planner. And then here I'm tracking other personal stuff, like every time I do self-care, if I do drink alcohol, if I have a lazy day, if I study, if I update my finances, and if I do update my planners or anything with plans and goals setting and stuff like that. My running list for dailies, it's in here. I have a few blanks just in case. Project section, it's already in here with a few things that I want to complete. And my meal section, it's been growing and very helpful lately, so I have that here. And finances is also is one of the sections that I really look forward to use. I have to what I did was I added a list of things that I want to include in here. I haven't really included them all yet, but I do have the list, and I am plan on going through it. And then I have a section here that is private, so I clipped it together. Basically what I have in here is just contacts and possibly passwords that I might need often, so I just decided to have them in one place in here, and I'm just clipping it with one of those little metal clips. And then I have some blank notes in the back that came with the planner just in case, and a dashboard in the back with some sticky notes, and then a coupon, I guess, in the back here. So I am just going to tuck this back in here, yeah, because I don't want to mess them up, and I do want to use them, so hopefully I remember that I have them here by leaving them a little bit higher so I can see to use them throughout like dailies or whatever. Yeah, so there's really nothing to update in here other than just going through my adding the important stuff and going through my dailies to remove items to get done this week. I will add that some of those to my actual planning for September in the weeklies, and then and yeah, so I think I could leave it here. I already cleaned out everything. I just have to set up my weeklies and move information from from places, but I don't necessarily like to do that on camera because I like to take my time. So I just kind of wanted to talk to you through it and just share with you how I do this at the end of the month. Just basically clean out the sticky notes which are what tend to make the planner a little bit more messy, and tonight I will remove the dailies, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I think I can leave it here for now. I will do my setup off camera and maybe share some pictures on my Instagram, so hopefully you stop by there if you want to take a look. Until the next video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.